And where do I even start with this show, bro? This has got to be the worst show that Marvel has ever put out on Disney Plus. It's got to be the worst show I've seen in years. This show is so terrible, makes no sense. I don't know who wrote this show. And let me tell you something. I have no script. I have no, I'm just talking to you off the top of my head. And let me get this off the tops. I know that I'm hella late to review this, alright? I know I'm hella late. I know this shit came out so long ago and finished so long ago. I know. But it has not gotten off my head how terrible this shit is, bro. Like, the acting is good. It's not in a sense, this isn't Terrifier 2 as horrible acting, you know? The show is terrible, bro. Who wrote this? This show this show was written by people that have never watched a Marvel movie, never watched a Marvel property before in their life. You can tell, like, I'm not misogynist at all, okay? I'm not misogynist at all. I love women. Obviously, I'm all for women empowerment. I'm all for women being lead actors, lead directors, lead this, lead that. But you can tell that a woman wrote this. You can tell that a woman directed this without even having to go look at who directed and wrote this. You know, I don't know who. I don't know who. I don't know who wrote this. I don't know who directed it. I haven't gone to look at it, but I could promise you that it was written by a woman, and a woman that has never watched a Marvel property in their life, bro. Because it's bro. Where I don't even know where to start with the show. Like, it's gonna be a rant pretty much. Like, it's god awful, bro. Let me tell you something. This the gist of this show, the premise of this show is female woman, female strong lawyer, single independent, strong independent woman character comes across these powers, and now she uses those powers to help herself get more men on her dating app, and go out on dates, and sue this woman who's copywriting her name to sell her beauty products. And let me tell you something. This is why I say, whoever wrote this has never seen a Marvel property in their life, bro. So that you're telling me that Steve Rogers, Captain America, and Tony Stark, Iron Man, died. They died to save the universe. We just finished watching the entire Infinity Saga. We just saw what happened with that whole build up and everything. We just saved the universe that got blipped for 5 years. So you're telling me that pillars, these two pillars of the MCU, these two icons gave their life to sacrifice themselves to save the universe, so this woman can get Hulk powers and be twerking on Disney Plus? It's so disrespectful to the storytelling and the storyline that has been coming forward. And, like, it goes back to this shit. Like I said, I'm not against feminists. I'm not against women. Like, I don't care. Like, I love Black Widow for the fact that she's such a good character and she's female, and she doesn't have to shove down your throat that she's a female. You know what I'm saying? To me, I love when characters are powerful, strong, and this, that, without shoving that shit down your throat. This is exactly why I wasn't a big fan of Captain Marvel, because through the entire marketing, they were just shoving down your throat. Female, 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 she, her, her. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if you're male, female, orange, green, black. I don't care. Just be a good character. Just be a badass character. When Black Widow came into the scene, they never shoved down your throat that she was a female. She was just a badass character that showed up, and that's it. This entire shit is about females and how men are horrible and this and that. Like, you're trying to alienate your entire audience of people that have been watching the entire Infinity Saga, so you can have a fucking female character, She-Hulk, twerking on screen with whatever that rapper chick's name is. Like, bro, it's so terrible. Like, whenever I talk about the show, it's like, oh, so basically what happened was, she was trying to, you know, find a relationship. She went on all these dating apps, but she ended up finding out that she'll get more clicks on her dating app and get more dates if she turned into She-Hulk and posted She-Hulk on her Tinder, whatever the fuck she was using. And it turned out that that was the case. And then it's like, bro, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about your fucking dating app, bro. I don't give a fuck about your dating life. I don't give a fuck. Why can't you just be a badass female character that's a badass hero? And then Wong is in this shit too. Don't even get me started on Wong, bro. I mean on Wong, bro. Wong, as we currently speak, is the Sorcerer Supreme. Wong is the Sorcerer Supreme, bro. Obviously, technically, it's supposed to be Doctor Strange, but technically, it's Wong is the Sorcerer Supreme right now. Wong shows up in this show for 4 episodes because he's trying to sue he's trying to file a lawsuit against this fake magician who this guy's an actual magician, like actual like entertainment magician, not like an actual sorcerer. So this guy got this magician guy, his name is Donnie Blaze. So Donnie Blaze gets his hands on a sling ring. So he uses the sling ring to open portals so he can use on his magical performance for clout, right? So so Wong so Wong gets Jennifer Walters to file a lawsuit against this guy so the court can say you can no longer use the magic because it's hurting. He's hurting people, it's dangerous. You're the fucking Sorcerer Supreme, bro. Not only and then he's like, oh, why can't we do it like this? Oh, and she's like, oh, because that's how they do it. And he's like, where? And she's like, oh, in the government of the US. I'm like, bro, this guy is a Sorcerer Supreme, bro. His base of operations isn't even in the US. He's in Kamartaj in India. Wherever Kamartaj is, that's where he is. The US government has nothing to do with that. Like what the fuck are you as the Sorcerer Supreme doing in the US trying to file a lawsuit on a guy that's using magic because it's dangerous? Bro, you're the fucking Sorcerer Supreme. Go over there, portal to this dude, send his ass to another fucking dimension, or fucking strip his fucking magic away. You're the Sorcerer Supreme. What the fuck are you doing in the court trying to file a lawsuit, bro? Are you fucking, bro? What is this bullshit, bro? Like, who the fuck wrote this shit? Who wrote this and said, oh, this is such a good idea, blah blah blah? And I already know this is probably need a lot of dislikes. I already know people are gonna hate on me or whatever, but it's god awful, bro. Whoever wrote this has never seen a Marvel property in their life. It's it's terrible, bro. It's honestly god awful. What is Wong doing? The only reason Wong is in this show is for clout, bro. The only reason Wong is in the show is so people could come watch this show. And then don't even get me started on Daredevil. What is Daredevil doing in this show, bro? He shows up for 1 episode, the last episode, probably not, maybe 2 episodes max. I don't even remember how many, 2 or 1 at the max. And he shows up for no reason. For what? So he can date Jennifer Walters and have a hookup with her and all this and that. That's what he's there for, bro. Like, it's god awful, bro. And then he shows up, he bangs her, he leaves, and he's like, oh, he's like, oh, I have to go back to over there. Then what the fuck are you doing over here, bro? You should have stayed your ass over there, bro. He added nothing to this. He added nothing to this show besides being here for fucking clout. He's the only reason anybody watched this show. He's the only reason he's here for clout. It made no sense. And then the part where Jennifer Walters jumps out of Disney Plus and goes into the real world. And then the villain, Titania, bro. She's got to be one of the worst actors. She's got to be one of the worst actors I've seen in a Disney Plus show. Like her character was so fucking lame. Her plot was so fucking lame that she used the She-Hulk name so she could sell beauty products, and then She-Hulk wants to file a lawsuit against her for copyright claims because she's using the She-Hulk name to sell her products. Like, are you listening to what I'm saying right now? Are you listening to what I'm saying around? I'm talking about a lead character in the Marvel universe is filing a lawsuit to get her name uncopyrighted from a woman who's using it to sell beauty products. Are you hearing what I'm saying? After Iron Man and Captain America sacrificed their life in a fight with Thanos to save the universe. I'm over here talking about beauty products and copyright claims and lawsuits when this guy's a sorcerer supreme. Whoever wrote this show should never be allowed to do another Marvel show again. Whoever directed this show should never be allowed to direct this shit again because they never once thought this has nothing to do with the over cinematic universe. This has nothing to do. It has no bearing on what has come before it. It's honestly disrespectful. It's just god awful, bro. It's god awful. It's the worst shit I've ever seen on Marvel, bro. And I only watched it because it's part of the universe. Like, they made this show for women. They made this show for women, bro. They're trying to broaden. I get it. They're trying to broaden the audience. They're trying to get more people to come watch this shit. I get it. But you don't have to alienate the people who are committed to this shit to in order to do that. You know. People came to watch Black Widow because she was a badass character and a woman. You didn't have to shove down her throat and in the Black Widow movie say, "Oh, women are awesome. Men are terrible. Oh, the only reason women are having problems is because of men." Like, bro, that's your number one audience, bro. The number one people watching your shit are men. The most people that watching your shit are guys that like superheroes and like shit. Why the fuck would you try to alienate them, bro? Why? Because you want more women to come watch this shit, bro? Women that were not already gonna watch this are not gonna watch it because they're not interested in superhero shit. Like, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? This is the worst shit I've ever seen Marvel put out. I promise you, it's terrible. You do not have to watch this, bro. And I'll tell you, the only shit that this does to help the broader cinematic universe is that spoiler alert, it introduces Hulk's son. That's it. But you could have done like Jennifer Walters said, you could have done that in the movies. You could have done that in the movies and just not made the show, bro. Because this shit added nothing, bro. The only shit that this added was, oh, we got to see Daredevil. Oh, we got to see Wong again. Bro, get this shit the fuck out of here, bro. It had no bearing. It had nothing to add to the universe besides the sun, which you could have introduced him in fucking Thor, Love and Thunder. You can introduce them anywhere else. This shit is god awful, bro. If you have not seen this show, do not watch it. I know it's already been late. I know that I'm hella late, and I know that most people that have been wanting to watch this shit already watched it. But if you're thinking about watching it, don't fucking watch it, bro. Skip it. Skip this show. Do not watch this shit. Do not fucking, waste your time. Do not, let yourself suffer this much. You know what I'm saying? It's god awful. All you have to know is that in the end, we get to meet Hulk's son. You could probably find this clip on YouTube. You'll see it. It's like 5 seconds. He introduces that Hulk has a son from Scar. His name is Scar from Sakaar, right? He has a son. That's pretty much all that it adds to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Other than that, it adds nothing. It's a waste of time. It's god awful. It's terrible. The CGI is horrible. And don't even get me started on the fact that she gets her powers and it took Hulk 10 years, bro. We went on a journey for 10 years so we could be able to master his powers and take control of the Hulk. She gets her powers, she's automatically stronger than the Hulk. She's automatically does everything better than him. She's automatically like so much better than the Hulk. She's smarter. Like, bro, it's fucking stupid, bro. And the only reason is because, I get it. We don't have time to build a character over years. You have to jump to, oh, they're already good. But like, bro, you're telling me she just got her powers, she instantaneously knows how to master it, bro? Like, you know how long it took Hulk to do that, bro? I don't give a fuck if you don't have time to build up the character. Like, bro, when Hulk got his powers, she freaked the fuck out. Not once did we see Jennifer Walters like freak out or Hulk out. Not once, because as soon as she got her powers, instantly, oh, I know how to master. Oh, I'm just Zen master. I know what I'm doing. Like, oh, I'm stronger. I throw farther than you. Like, oh, this, like, the only reason Hulk is in this show is to make Jenna Walters look better. Like, bro, she jobs him so bad. Like, everything, she literally runs him over with the car. Everything that he does, she does it better. Like, bro, that's how you know that the people who wrote this shit are stupid as fuck and have never seen the shit. They have never done anything. All their interest is of making a female character better than the man. Like, bro, come on. Like I said, this shit is god awful. Don't watch it. Don't waste your time. Don't, suffer. You know what I'm saying? I hated it. It was god awful. It was terrible. I think that's all I gotta say. I don't want to make this a rant too long, but this just it's terrible, bro. It's fucking terrible. And then the guy with the fucking, that makes the suits, he was terrible too. Like, so you're telling me you make suits for superheroes, but where the fuck have you been this whole time? Like, nah. Get this shit out of here, bro. Skip this show. Don't watch it. Leave it alone. Watch some shit better, bro. Honestly, go watch Stranger Things or some shit, because this is not it. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought. Let me know if you guys agree with me, disagree with me. Let me know if you guys think I'm an asshole. If not, I'm just saying, I'm just giving my opinion, like I said. But other than that, that's gonna be the review for this one. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time. It's been Sinister, and I'll see y'all later.